Delegates, fellow elected officials, and distinguished guests, it is an honor to join you here today for the 2014 New York State Democratic Committee Convention. My name is Kathy Sheehan, and I am the mayor of Albany, New York. We know that New York is the greatest state in this country. Come on, right? And our country is the greatest nation in the world. So we humbly think of Albany, our state capital, as the capital of the world. 4 years ago, New York Democrats nominated Eric Schneiderman as our candidate for New York State Attorney General. And as we all know, he went on to defeat his Republican opponent with a strong support throughout the state, becoming our 65th Attorney General, an office proudly held by Democrats for the entire 21st century. As Attorney General, Eric Schneiderman has demonstrated what true leadership looks like, working tirelessly to ensure that our laws apply to everyone equally, no matter how rich or how powerful. And he has shown deep integrity and independence from special interests all along the way. Eric Schneiderman is prosecuting the fraudulent financial practices of big banks that not only fueled our country's worst financial crisis, but it continued long after the meltdown with robo-foreclosures that devastated families across the state, and our Attorney General fought for those families. Eric Schneiderman is rooting out public corruption by prosecuting dozens of politicians, government employees, and nonprofit leaders for corruption, even if it means going after political allies or members of his own party, because Eric Schneiderman understands that for our democracy to work, we must restore public trust in government. Attorney General Schneiderman is a champion for the middle class and working families across New York State, directing funds he won from defendants to help struggling homeowners. As the mayor of a city where 1 in 4 of our residents live in poverty, where vacant and abandoned buildings blight far too many of our neighborhoods, Eric Schneiderman has been a partner in the fight to keep people in their homes and to bring our cities back to life. Finally, as a lifelong activist in the pro-choice movement, Attorney General Schneiderman has been a tireless advocate for women and a woman's right to choose. Most recently, he expanded buffer zones around Planned Parenthood clinics in upstate cities to prevent anti-choice activists from intimidating women. And he knows that codifying Roe versus Wade is not just necessary in our state, but is a right we must fight for. For these reasons and many more, we need to do everything in our power to re-elect Eric Schneiderman. The people of the state of New York need his leadership and integrity. Therefore, I am proud to nominate my friend and extraordinary public servant, Eric Schneiderman, as the Democratic candidate for New York State Attorney General.